If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Chargers. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from Southern California. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to get going, it's Herbert. He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden the second. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Patriots' 36-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Shotgun now for Herbert. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by the rookie from Arkansas. And the Patriots are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 1.
Crazy. Crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and He's not able to secure the catch through contact.
The tight end going in motion to the left. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 31 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here goes it up. Crazy. What's that?
From out of the gun, here's May. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New England. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead.
Patriots 7, Chargers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Herbert. Pass is caught. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's
A gain there of 16 yards. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
1st and 10.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get their man, and it's no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Herbert again. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. He's still on his feet, and he will go all the way. Quentin Johnston, touchdown LA. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Dickers good with the extra point. And the Chargers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 24-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. just shy of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 42-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. And they've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. Now May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll motion over Henry. 3rd and short. And here is May. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
Crazy.
Here's May again. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 4.
Crazy.
Throw again is May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Extra point now for Borregales. It's up and through. And the Pats will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 28-yard line.
Run!
On first down, Herbert. Oh, a loose football. One of the Patriots has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And, Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
A
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He runs with it, and he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up third down.
That's a gain of 7.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy. It's 5.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
5. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Crazy. Here we go, son. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
May gonna look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Pass caught right side by Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 14.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Hey, what's up? 5. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
To throw now, May. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
2nd and 10.
5. Here we go, son. Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy. 5.
May to throw again. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked. At the 17-yard line.
In this defense, they find themselves here just trying to stop the bleeding early. I mean, touchdowns on each of their opening possessions of the game. And at this point, they're just trying to find a way to get off the field. So that sack, it came at the right time.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's May. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
On 3rd and long, here's May. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Lion. Ready.
Herbert now on 1st down. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
380. Front. Ready.
Herbert to the air again. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he will get into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
May now on 1st and 10. Moving left. This one downfield looking for Henry. That's caught as he will score. Touchdown, New England.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
14.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
This one to be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
It is 3rd and 10.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Baylor Tiger. Let's go.
Herbert now on 1st down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them,
look at him go! And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Chargers.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. And they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here's May to throw it on first down. Digs on the reception. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On second down, it's May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there, and it's going to bring up a third down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately with his passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, they felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
They'll motion over Henry. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Patriots ready for the punt. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. They'll take this in back at the 16. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
19-yard line.
Go.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's second and 8 at the 21-yard line.
On play action now, Herbert. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. From the gun, it's Herbert. We'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Hey, easy. We're going orange. Hey, Kappa. Home the troops right.
Here we go on fourth, and for a third time today, he's intercepted. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. There you go. 380. Run. Set. Go. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. That's caught. It's Lambert-Smith. And he will go all the way. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Tight end on the move left. To throw on first down is May. Trying to set the screen there, but that's going to be incomplete. Good work. Got in there defensively, gummed up the works a little bit, and it'll bring up second down.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
Come with me.
May to throw on second down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
Five. Crazy.
From out of the gun, here's May. That's complete to the running back, Antonio Gibson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when fourth and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. Here's a designed run. And he's going to pick up a Patriots first down. They find a way to convert on fourth down and pick up 10 yards.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack All you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move him, and that's exactly where the play is designed to go. So you earn the trust to keep the ball on the ground in these gotta-have-it moments, and they come through.
Second and 12 at the Chargers' 48-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll go play action with May. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around. On first down, Herbert. Moving to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
This one not quite on target. Let him too much. That one falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Go.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Out of the gun, it's Henderson. He gets free. And he will score. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. The extra point is good. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17, and their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Play action now. It's Herbert. Rolling right. He keeps it himself. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Christian Gonzalez.
Ray. 21. Go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
Fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. That's quickly out to Williams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's going to have a Patriots first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
He's taken down at the 33.
I remember early in my career, Mike, this was only just starting to kind of become in vogue. Receivers would maybe get a few carries a year at most. Now, it's become commonplace throughout the NFL, and watching these results, I kind of get it. I wish we had gotten them involved as runners maybe a little bit sooner.
At the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll be near a first down, but he's going to come up about a yard short.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest gain.
And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Brings up
and now the punting unit will come on.
Bryce Behringer in punt formation for the Patriots.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Herbert now on 1st down. That is hot. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Five. Crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
They'll motion over Henry. Maynard on 1st and 10. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. Down to the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, New England. Borregales now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats are able to extend the lead.
52. Chargers 35.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing, Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Milton Williams. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
He's brought down at the 31. A 7-yard
2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3.
Again, it's Henderson, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. This is 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun. It's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Formation for the Patriots.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Herbert now on 1st down. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Milton Williams in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Now Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Point after now from Dicker. He knocks it through. And the Chargers are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Patriots 52. Chargers 42.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle by Chris Braswell. 1-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.